Oh, it's right on the video. Okay, so here we go. Let's try the video. Please.
This is me. For the past several years, I've had the pleasure of working on some really cool projects. I started an aerial photography company back in 2014, and since then have kind of slowly pivoted and started focusing on virtual tours. And then one day I wondered, is there some kind of way to blend my interest in spaceflight with my skills as a virtual tour photographer?
Is it playing?
In this video, I'm going to briefly explain how I created MoonVR. Unlike other similar apps, MoonVR was created using real photos and video captured by NASA astronauts during the late Apollo missions. Multiple 360-degree lunar scenes, each with supporting and historically accurate photos, videos, audio recordings, and diagrams are included in the app, and I've tried to make it as intuitive and easy to use as possible. Initially, MoonVR will be released for Android smartphones and most VR headsets, but hopefully in a few months, there'll be an iOS version as well. Cool beans, so I know what to make, but how do I make it? Alright, essentially, I've got to figure out how to get from NASA's image catalog all the way to the App Store. First, I needed to do a lot of late night searching on the Lunar and Planetary Institute's website, so I know what images to use. Once these are downloaded, we can stitch together and create a bunch of 360-degree scenes. From there, we take the 360-degree images and run them through the Virtual Tour software. Here we can also add supplementary images, videos, voice recordings, diagrams, and more, and this process is pretty much the same as it is for my day-to-day job. But for MoonVR, once the tour is complete, we'll upload the tour to the server so it can be accessed by the app. Once your code actually runs, it's a pretty good feeling. For the next step, it took about a week or so for the app to be approved and reviewed on the Google Play Store. Once it was approved, it was ready for launch, and it's that easy. As far as I'm aware, no one has ever made an app which uses real imagery from NASA for a 360-degree virtual tour. They usually just use CGI. Put simply, an app like MoonVR just didn't exist. And I think real imagery has a far greater impact when it comes to entertaining and inspiring people. MoonVR is available right now for $1.99 US on the Google Play Store, and all sales of MoonVR will go directly back into this YouTube channel. If you'd like to learn more about MoonVR, please visit the website or the Google Play Store app listing. Links to both will be in the description. Thanks for watching and downloading MoonVR. If you do, I sincerely appreciate your support. And I will see you next orbit.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm glad you like it.
Wow. Let me shut that browser. Alrighty, let's pull our faces back up here. That was so great. Who's excited? Awesome. We still have people hanging out. Big Mama's excited. David L's excited. How cool is that? Alrighty. Okay. So,
hey guys, thanks for your patience while we were sorting out some stuff.
Yes. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We're gaining viewers. That's so great. So, like I said before, this is my friend Tom Gerard, and he created that amazing app. Obviously, you just saw the video. Tom, this is awesome.
Thank you.
How long did this take you?
Too long. I actually started it maybe 6 months ago, and it was like a on the side, a spare time project. Didn't think anything would come of it. I was more or less experimenting with some software that I had just installed for my work, and yeah. So and then a few months passed, and I thought, oh, actually, I should get back into that. And so probably from when I actually started to sit down and put decent hours into it, a couple of months, yeah, a few months.
Long
But
time.
the idea has been in the works for like 6, 7 months or something. Yeah.
Well, congratulations for dropping it onto the Google Play Store on 420.
Yes. Good date for it.
Yes.
Why not?
And if you weren't on the Major Tom question mark, if you weren't on the previous 4 mess ups of streams earlier, it will be available for iOS. When?
Yes. Hopefully in a few months. So we'll say, I don't want to say June because I'll shoot myself in the foot.
You
So maybe
lost him.
July.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. It's hard to judge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Understood.
But I'll do my best because I know that there's quite a lot of iPhone users out there. So
Alrighty. So who wants
Yeah.
to see how it works? Because as long as it plays okay through the internet. And let's see here. Let's see if we can do this. You think we can do this? I think we can do this. Here we go.
this is indeed Major Tom to ground control.
Yes. Yes.
I saw Brian in the chat. Thanks, Brian.
I love it. Alrighty. VR.
And Charlie, hopefully soon. Hopefully Starship allows us to build a moon base. That'd be awesome.
Gosh. Here we go.
Yeah.
Is it
we go.
playing on your end?
Not from what I can see, but let's.
I see a
let's
black screen. Let's
me
see
too.
here. Okay, sweet. There it goes. Just
Yeah,
a
looks
little
good.
lag.
Yeah. Yes. So be aware that we are trying to stream like 12K 360-degree photos through a live stream. So we'll have some latency and a little bit of jitteriness here and there. So yeah, just keep that in mind. The actual app itself is a little bit smoother. I'll say a lot smoother,
A
actually.
lot smoother. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me try this instead of that. Just stand by with me here, everybody. We're going to do a desktop capture. I'm going to pull this bad boy down. Oh,
Brian, no, I haven't mentioned exactly what tech I used. I can get into that when we're ready. Definitely.
Okay, so let's see what it looks like over here. We're going for Plan B, everybody. Who likes Plan B? You like Plan B, Tom?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
It's better than Plan C.
Plan C. Okay. All right. So this is super high res imagery, and you stitched it somehow?
Yeah. So, I mean, to simplify it, basically got a bunch of photos from NASA's image catalog. I had to organize them because they have to be of the same scene. You can't try to stitch 2 different areas together. Obviously, the computer won't like that. So most of the time actually probably took doing the stitching, doing the Photoshop to make sure that any stitch errors is what we would call them, but basically points that don't align or line up properly. We'll fix those in post. Just keep an eye on the chat. It's funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, a bunch of photos. I think there was around. So there's 6 360-degree panoramas in the app. So there's 6 different places that you can visit on the moon, and these are shots taken by either Apollo 15, 16, or 17 astronauts. So there's 6 scenes, but if I counted how many photos that I actually processed for the whole app, it's probably somewhere between 1,200 and 1,500 images to make the 360.
Wow. That's a lot of images. This took a lot of time.
Yeah, lots of time.
Wow.
Lots of patience.
Okay, so here I am. Thanks for asking. I'm feeling a little bit better, David L. Thank you. All right, so
So much super glue. Yeah.
so much super glue.
a little
Yes.
bit of I did use some paper clips too.
What about some staples?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, this is amazing. This is so cool.
Oh,
Look,
cool. I can see it. Yeah,
you can
nice.
even see the rover tracks. This is so cool. All right.
Actually, fun fact while you're looking at this, this was actually, so this is Apollo 15. This was the first time that any Apollo mission had a lunar roving vehicle or lunar rover. And actually, you can see it in the shot sort of next to the LEM, like the lunar module. It's on a slant, and that actually proved
Oh
difficult for
yeah.
them
Look at that.
to get the rover.
That's so cool.
But yeah, first time the Apollo astronauts had the use of a vehicle, and they could, you know, that meant they could travel much farther than the
Look at
previous
that.
missions. So
This is
really cool.
amazing. I feel like I'm there. That's so
Awesome.
cool. Okay, so let's listen to this. So you can click.
Okay, Houston, as I stand out here in the wonders of the unknown at Hadley, I try to realize there's a fundamental truth to our nature. Man must explore. And this is exploration at its greatest.
So cool. So
Yeah.
all of these clips and photos and videos you compiled and strategic. Look, there's the footprints. Tell me, just can you just give a little more detail as to just because
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
So maybe so what you will find in there, so the app is built from the 6 360-degree photos. So you basically have 6 different areas that you can go to. Each area that you go to has supporting photos, video, diagrams, and sometimes information. So like a text box. And the idea was so that the supporting media is meant to be accurate to the mission that you're looking at. So whether it be Apollo 15, Apollo 16, Apollo 17, that sort of thing, the photos, videos, diagrams, and what have you will match that mission in particular. So it was a little bit more cross-referencing when it came to researching and making sure that each diagram was accurate to that specific mission, because there were subtle differences between, say, the EVA suit and even the especially the lunar rovers too. They had quite a few different things on them each time. So yeah, so everything that I could jam in, I put in. Had to get to a point where I had to draw a line somewhere and say, okay, this is getting a bit silly. Maybe there's too many things on one scene. I didn't really want to clutter the 360-degree photo. So I think there's a good amount. And in future, this is a really cool part about this application, is it's cloud-based, and I won't get into the details, but it just means that I can update the app, and people who have the app won't have to do anything. It's essentially just like updating a website.
Oh, cool. Like
yeah.
over-the-air software updates.
Pretty
on a
much. I
Tesla.
don't. Yeah, I got to be careful of the language there, but
I
it is
understand.
essentially an over-the-air update. Yeah, so they don't have to do anything. Unlike even with an over-the-air update in a Tesla, you have to sort of press update.
True.
With this one, you won't have to press anything. You don't even have to reinstall the app or click anything. It'll just get better over time. That's the aim.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the dream.
Yeah, that's the
Just
goal.
Get
Yeah.
better over time.
Just
Wow.
like our stream.
Just like
seem
our
to be
stream,
going
it gets better over
better
time.
every time.
Okay, so I'm just gonna click around. What are we looking at right here?
It's a little delayed. Let me see.
I'm sure.
Are we looking? So I think we're looking at the lunar module at the moment.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
So this is both the descent and ascent system used to get to the moon. The little portion on the bottom that is gold is kind of just the landing platform. And then the piece on the top is actually the ascent module. So that will separate from the lander portion. And when they're ready, they will separate and go back to lunar orbit. And then at the time, they would have rendezvoused with the, I'm forgetting the name of it now, but the would have rendezvoused with the other astronaut that is in lunar orbit.
Okay.
And then they can rendezvous, catch up with each other, and head home back in the capsule and not in the lunar module.
How cool. This is so cool. You have diagrams, you've got audio. I know that there's pictures. What about this? Let's see. Let me close out of the lunar module. So they rendezvous back together. This is amazing.
I can see David in the chat. He's asked. Oh, he said, "I heard the flag is bleached white now." I think that's what I've heard similar, and I think that would make sense, right? There's no atmosphere on the moon to protect it from any, like just the sun,
The solar
just beating
winds
down
and
on it.
such, UV,
Yeah,
the
just
radiation.
taking their color from it. So I think you're right. It would be quite funny. When you think about it, it's changed from an American flag to a white flag.
Sign of peace.
Yeah, or what's the word? You're like, I give up.
Oh,
remember the word.
like the surrender. What's it called?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
So we've kind of gone from patriotic
there
to
we go,
surrendering.
which is totally fine. Okay, let's click
Yeah,
over
that's fine.
here. What's
But it
this?
would be really cool to see and confirm that.
Whoa! I haven't seen this yet. Let's wait until it catches up. There, I see an
sure.
astronaut. I see footprints on the moon. This is so cool. I mean,
Ew.
wow! Look at that. You can't see it yet, everybody. I know. This is so surrender flag. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Yes.
Thanks.
Yes. Hello, Niall. Welcome to the chat. What time is it in the UK? 6 a.m.? 7 a.m.
Hey there.
Wow. All right. Okay, so what are we looking at here?
Okay. I think that's Charlie Duke. He's an astronaut. I believe this is
Look at that.
testing my memory.
You're doing great.
Apollo. This one is the last.
It's okay. If
I
you
think
don't...
this is 16. This is Apollo 16, and I believe so that shot now that we're looking at, and then you'll notice there's two astronauts. It looks like there's two astronauts.
Yes.
It's actually one.
What?
That is the same astronaut. But what's happened is, excuse me, what's happened is when the other astronaut, because there's two of them, took the photo, he posed for the shot and he took that one where he's facing the camera. And then he slowly started to walk away and he just kept capturing the panorama. So he's in it twice.
Nice.
And I chose to keep him in there just because, well, it's cooler to have two. Right?
Yeah. And that's really interesting. So he walked.
Yeah,
I'm looking at his footprints. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's.
And this can actually happen with my day job because a little bit of background. My career is in virtual tour photography, so lots of 360-degree processing and editing, all of this stuff. And I have had cases where whether it's a bird or a student from a school or something, they end up in multiple scenes in the 360-degree photo. So it can be a bit troublesome. But I really like that there's two shots of the same astronaut on there.
I think it's neat.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. And it's cool because it gives you a perspective of the, is it spacesuit? The suit that they're wearing from the front and then also from the side.
That's true.
Yeah. It's a perspective because, I think that's pretty cool. And
It's
then
cool
tell me about the Earth.
Okay, now this is a little bit controversial. All right. So everything that you see in the shots, with an exception to the Earth, is in the photo. So basically, none of the shots that I reproduced, all of the 360s, none of them had Earth in the shot. So the Earth has been superimposed. Disclaimer.
And we're all okay with that. We're all okay with it.
I took a little bit of creative license. So I thought, it just looks cooler. It looks a little bit more inspirational.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
And
I had so many comments of people asking or saying the moon should be, or the Earth should be bigger. And it's really tricky to answer that question because depending on the position and where you are and all of these other things, it can appear in so many different sizes.
Yeah.
As you know, just like the moon here.
Yeah.
It changes size quite often.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the
So
time.
it's the same on the moon, looking back at Earth.
This is really neat. I just want to put my hand in it, in the
I'd love to put my hands into the lunar dust.
Yeah.
Apparently it's super fine.
You know what it reminds me of is Whitehaven Beach in the Whitsunday Islands in Australia. It's
Hey,
yeah, the sand.
I know
is,
that it's gorgeous up there, but I have never been. I'll have
that's
to go up
okay.
there.
The sand I
Yeah.
think is 98% silica, and it's like powder. Like,
Wow.
yeah, it's
Awesome.
amazing, and that's what this looks like. So let's play him.
Tony, it's really spongy here. The regolith it's real loose and
Oh, thank you, Dragon Chat. Beautiful pics. Thanks.
non-compacted, if that's a
Courtesy to the astronauts. too. They're
unconsolidated
the
is the word I'm
ones that
searching
took them.
for.
This is so cool. So that's actual. I hope you guys could hear that on your end. Let me know if you could hear when I play that. I think that it's a little delayed.
Tony, it's really spongy here.
Hey,
The
Tom.
regolith
Hey, Tamar.
it's real loose and non-compacted, if that's a unconsolidated is the word I'm searching for.
Non-consolidated is the word I'm searching for. I love it.
I love his accent.
It's
so good.
So
It just adds so much humanity to it. You know, his
does.
like, semi-yokel accent. It's
Yeah.
just great.
It's very.
It's so good.
Is he Texan? Or yeah, it sounds like he's from the South. Look
I
at
would have,
this.
yeah, I'd have to look it up.
Oh my! Does this have a video? Oh no! Oh my gosh! Here we go. Oh,
Oh,
yay!
fantastic.
The audio is coming through super loud.
cool.
Oh great! Thank you.
Ooh.
It's always
Can we
super
dial it
loud
back?
for you tomorrow, I think, because you've got your
fair enough.
headphones on. All right, let's go over here and try a new scene. Ooh, look at that. Whoa. Here's the said American flag. Look at that.
Yep.
This is so, oh my gosh. Look at that. Wow. He's literally levitating in the picture. How cool is that?
Oh yeah, I know which one you're looking at. Sorry, you'll have to bear with me because I'm looking at the stream, so
It's
mine's a bit
okay.
delayed. Anyways, so that photo that you just had up, or you might still have up, not sure. The astronaut has jumped in that shot. It's really cool. It took me. I actually had completed building the whole app, and then I realized. I didn't even realize when I put it together. So that was kind of cool because I was like, wait, his shadow is not touching. What is happening here?
That's so
You can actually see a little bit of lunar regolith has been kicked up. If you zoom in, you can actually see some of the dust being kicked up. So it's really cool.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow. I
You
love
should
it.
be able to
Saluting, I think.
enhance. Should be able to enhance with the scroll of your mouse too. By the way, just for reference. And then if you're using the app on a phone, you can just pinch zoom as you normally would.
This is really interactive. I love this. Okay, so here we are.
I can't wait to get some more updated views from like the whole Artemis program. It's so good.
Oh my gosh. This is so cool.
And I will include those if I can get, as soon as I can get my hands on them. I'll be making some MoonVR versions for sure.
Jet, let's see. Jet says, might have seen it already, but I highly recommend watching Chasing the Moon 2019.
Ooh,
I haven't seen
I
it.
have not heard of it. Yeah.
Let's
Oh, thanks for
imagine
the
the
tip.
views we're going to get when we go back to the moon, says Niall. That's right.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
This is so cool. Okay, so let's.
And the fact that, I would quickly say, the fact that it's looking like SpaceX will be the ones to take us back.
Yeah.
Out of any live stream that you can think of, the people, who's the first people, like the people who should do it? It's basically SpaceX. They have the easily, hands down, the best stream or streaming sort of experience.
Yeah.
Yes, that's brilliant. Of course, we'll have to also have some NASA people on there and talk about maybe not as enthusiastically, but
They've gotten better though. The crew,
they have.
the
They've
crew,
got, yeah,
crew 2 people yesterday were pretty good. Young
yeah.
women. It was good, and there was a man. Yeah, youthful energy. All right, so this is really.
They did
cool.
win an Emmy last year. Was it last year? They won an Emmy for the coverage of.
Say what? It's because it was the
NASA?
only coverage, right?
Oh, yeah, true. Fair enough.
No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Sorry, NASA.
Sorry, NASA. NASA's great. We love you. NASA's awesome.
Thanks for the images, NASA. By
Thank
the
you.
way, you
Yes.
suck. No, you're
No,
awesome.
they're
I'm
great.
sorry. We're just talking about the live stream
Okay.
quality. Yeah.
So there's all kinds of diagrams that you've put in here.
I love NASA. Just for the record. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Wait, I'm going to put it in here.
Okay.
We
Yeah, we love NASA.
are big fans. There we go. NASA, we love you. Will you heart NASA, please? Let's do a multiple heart. Hearting. Okay, cool. So there are 6 scenes in this app, you said, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And if I play this video, will it crash the screen? We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Everybody hold your ears.
That max acceleration?
It's working. Fantastic.
Oh.
Look at
Man,
that.
you are really bouncing.
Bouncing it.
Is he on the ground at all? That's 10 kilometers.
That would have been so much fun.
Oh my
Huh?
gosh.
He's got about 2 wheels on the
Literally
ground.
pushing that road
He's
race
a big
forward
rooster
with
tail out of all 4 wheels.
It's just Grand Prix it.
And as
It's
he
actually
turns,
quite
he
good.
skids. The back end breaks loose just like on snow. Come on back, John.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
See, the deck is running. Man, I'll tell you, Andy's never seen a driver like this.
I haven't seen any of this footage before. This is cool. Look at that. I just
Okay, when
want
he hits the craters and starts bouncing is when he gets his rooster
Yeah,
tail.
bounces so much. And
He
I
makes
love
sharp turns.
as he's coming
Hey,
out,
that was a
you
good
can see
stop.
as he
Those wheels
bounces
just
in the
locked.
craters, the soil is being kicked up behind, and it creates these jets of lunar regolith.
that is so neat. Wow. That's amazing.
I just saw a question in the chat. Reet, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce. But is the app live? It is live. It is available on Google Play right now. Apologies if you have an iPhone. I haven't got around to coding that. And I do intend
Soon,
to
though.
release it
Soon.
for iOS. Yeah.
Let me pull up the link. Also, you know what? First, I'm going to post a link to his YouTube channel because everybody should go over and show him some love. Let's see.
Thank you, guys. Go check it out. I've got a couple of good videos in there.
Some super informative videos. This is Tom in Space, and that's a link to his YouTube channel. Please, there's 23 people on the stream right now. One is me, one is him. 21 people on the stream right now. Please, some point, click over there and hit subscribe. Give him a little love. Let him know that you found him through this. Let's get him. Let's hype his channel. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm gonna post a link to the actual demo, or it's not the demo, right? Can people?
I think we're going the full thing.
And people can access this. I'm gonna post the one /Kirsh, right?
Yep, that's it.
Here we go. Wait for it. Buckle up, everybody. Going for a ride on the moon. Yep, he's got a YouTube.
All right. So the link that Jessica has just put in the chat, you'll notice they say moonvr.online / what have you. Those are just short links. I've just made them just so it's easier for people to jump around and go to different things. But if you click on the moonvr.online / Kirsh, you will actually get free access to the app. It will work on any device that has a working internet connection and a browser. So you don't need to go.
Can I pause you there? Did you say
sure.
free? Free. Like free?
It's just a link that launches it. So
free.
Yeah, if you have access.
Free. No pay.
Correct.
But if you wanted to download it on the Google Play Store, it would be $1.99, which is
correct.
Half the price of 2 shots of espresso at Starbucks. Just saying.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Very inexpensive.
Yeah, so you can use that link and you can try it for free. And if you really like it, then go actually buy the thing and help my YouTube channel out because I'm a pretty small channel, so I don't have Patreon or anything like that. So I've made this so that you can get a cool app and I can get a little bit of support for my YouTube efforts.
Go support him. Right now,
Thank you.
Jet says 22. My daughter is watching too. She'll be 8 or 9 when she sees men and women touch the moon.
Wow. That's going to be so cool. I
Oh,
cannot
that's
wait.
so cool. Yay.
And you know that, like, compared to the last time we went, there's stories. My mum tells me stories about how she used to run up to a shop window because she didn't have a television and look through the shop window and look at the TV of them landing on the moon. So that's really cool. So we're going to go from that to, like, you know, at least 1080p streaming to everyone's phone. You know that SpaceX is going to do a good job of it.
Yes.
I hope so. So it's going to be wild. I cannot wait.
Did you say free? He said free.
Did you say free?
Free. Okay,
Yeah.
This is awesome. What do you all think so far? I mean,
Oh, thank you all for the positive comments. That's awesome.
this
Cheers.
is so cool. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's play some more. Here we go.
Cool.
There is orange soil. Well, don't move it till I see it. It's all over. Orange. Don't move it till I see it. I've stirred it up with my feet. Hey, it is. I can see it from here. It's orange. Wait, let me put my visor up. It's still orange.
It's still-
Sure it is. Crazy.
Oh, I love it. This is so neat. Okay, let's play this video. Is anybody
Bob,
having
you
as
have
much fun
TV?
as I?
Roger, we have TV, and you might brush the lens for us before you run away. Yeah, I'll get it. I gotta get my battery covers clean. Okay, I'm gonna take a pan while I'm waiting for you. And we're gonna want the SEP opened and dusted as well here, still with the switches turned off.
Hey, Tom. You're muted. It's all good. I do it all the time. There he is.
That's my bad.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You were talking.
I forgot what I was saying. I think I was saying, I was talking about the comment, Big Mama in-house. I want a red Tesla on the moon. The contrast will be amazing. I was just saying, when I was muted, my apologies. I was just saying maybe we could get Elon to, you know, do an adjustment burn on the Roadster. Yeah, and Starman can do all that. That would be cool.
Oh, wait.
Imagine the
wait.
Artemis
Did you want
astronauts on the surface.
a red Tesla on the moon? But this is
Hey.
Mars. Look at that. How funny.
Perfect.
What are the odds? Occupy Mars. Wow. So when we go to Mars, you're going to create a Mars edition? What? Did I say that?
Oh God, I'd love to.
You're like,
I'm
no.
sure someone has already maybe built one. I need to research it
Oh, stop clicking. It's clicky. Why is it clicky?
because there's some really good panoramas from Curiosity.
As you look at the inner rim as it goes down to the right,
Accidentally clicked
you
it.
see a lot of boulders.
Oh sure.
A lot of rocks that are protruding out.
Look at that.
Where that rock pattern thins out, just beyond that is an orange, a visible orange radio
That's so cool.
pattern. And then beyond that is a definite change in albedo where you get the gray material, and a definite change in the number of rocks on the slope.
Wow. That is so neat. Does anybody else feel like they're on the moon right now? And you didn't have to go there. This is really cool. Gigafactory Mars says now. That's right.
Yeah, for those of you that were trying to go sign up for Dear Moon, you can just use this.
There we go.
Yeah,
It's a close second. Look at
Yeah,
that.
it's
Wow.
the second best.
There's one that I played, and he's kicking the dust or like moving the dust, and he's like, "It's white." No, it's white. It's dirty. It's
Yeah.
white. What scene is that? I want to find it.
So it's not on the one that you're on. It could be the next one.
Okay. Oh, wow. Look at
Actually-
that. What are we looking at here once it loads on your end?
Yeah, sure.
Liv
Actually,
says,
no,
yes.
Yeah, that one is a little bit different.
Okay, here, I'll find it. Let's find it. Whoa.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh, there's
Oh, it's in there. It's
so
definitely in there.
much to see. Ooh, oh wow, that's cool. Almost there. David L says cool. Yep. Yes. Cheers, mate. The app looks awesome. Even if we don't find it, it's so cool. So I encourage
Sure.
everybody to check this out. I'm going to post the link again. Please check this out. Look at how small the Earth is. Of course. He heard it. He heard the comment earlier. Look at that. I love it.
That's cool.
What is your favorite? I know you can't choose, but what was the most surprising thing that you discovered while you were creating this app? Anything?
That's a
you
good
found
question. It's a really good
interesting?
question. I didn't, well, at the very beginning, I didn't realize what camera they used. So that was really interesting. It was actually a 70mm Hasselblad camera. And NASA basically just took the standard camera from the shop at the time in 1968 or whenever it was. I won't say a date. So they took this camera and they made it a little bit more rugged and made a little bit more moon-proof, so to speak. So that was cool. The fact that they just took like an off-the-shelf camera.
That's
and
pretty
just,
cool.
made it a little bit better.
That's crazy.
What else did I learn?
No,
I learned
that's
so much.
that's good. Yeah. Let's play this audio here. Here we go.
Okay, Houston, as I stand out here in the wonders of the unknown at Hadley, I try to realize there's a fundamental truth to our nature. Man must explore.
Oh,
And this is exploration at its greatest.
isn't that the perfect audio clip? I don't know if you could hear it on your end. I'm gonna play
I missed it.
I'm gonna play
But
it one more
you-
time. Spaceflight Inc. Hello, hi, welcome. Yes, I love it. Okay.
Okay, Houston, as I stand out here in the wonders of the unknown at Hadley, I try to realize there's a fundamental truth to our nature. Man must explore.
Man must explore,
And this is exploration
that's a
at its
brilliant-
greatest.
yeah.
and this is exploration
that's a
at its greatest.
That's a beautiful quote.
It's so important. This is so important. We've got people in the chat asking questions, not sure how to answer. Why is the moon soil gray? Why is the moon so gray? Long time no see. It has
so
been
the-
a long time.
So there is different colors. In one of the scenes, there's quite a bit of media or information just about their discovery of orange soil. And it depends on where on the moon that you are, but there is different colors that you can see depending on what, what kind of minerals or elements are in the soil. The famous
This is so-
orange soil, I think, is like I can't remember the term, pyro something glass, but essentially it's turned that way just because of the structure of the way that chemical is.
okay.
Oh,
That's-
cool! Some more info in the chat.
That gray color you see
Yeah, awesome.
comes from the surface of the moon, which is mostly oxygen, silicon, magnesium,
Yeah.
iron, calcium, and aluminum. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Thank
So
you, David.
there was
L.
also some artifacts occasionally in the photos after I had stitched them. So sometimes the photo might turn a little bit green or yellow. So I did have to apply a little bit of white balance to it. So it is highly possible that I've pushed it too far and maybe it's a little bit too white. But I did like the contrast between the colored like lunar module and the OWLSAP and that sort of stuff in contrast to pretty much the monochrome surface. So
I think it looks
super great, but
It looks so. I mean, I appreciate it. This is just so cool. See, the powder gray
cool.
dirt is formed by micrometeorite impacts.
yeah,
which
David, listen to David in the
pulverize.
chat. He's got this.
David's got it. Thank you for this information. It's pulverized local rocks into fine particles.
Wow.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
okay, that makes sense.
Terraforming the moon. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on terraforming?
That's a big one.
You can say no comment. We can discuss it another time.
I think we should focus on terraforming on this planet, which is what the whole carbon capture thing we saw lucky to see the other day with Peter Diamandis and Elon.
Yeah.
So that
That's a
would be
good
cool.
point.
I'm all for trying to terraform like us back to a little bit more acceptable levels of CO2, but
Yeah.
yeah, the whole moon or other planets, not the moon, sorry, the whole Mars terraforming and perhaps other planets is super fascinating. The only problem with that is, we wouldn't be able to see the results. Well, we wouldn't be able to see the results.
That's
So
a good
it's
point.
a very long-term thing.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool. Eventually, we get there, but yeah, a long way out.
Yes. Niall says, terraform Mars. It's my biggest dream and the biggest reason I love Musk. Agreed.
The moon's
There-
mass is too small to keep in atmosphere. Correct. Yep.
I love it. Cool. This is really neat. I love seeing like the craters and it's. I just
Actually,
can't. Yeah.
This scene that you're on now, I think, is the one with the video where he says it's absolutely white.
This one.
Yeah, it is.
Here we go. Come on. Come on, internet.
Charlie, you're gonna fall down here with all these rocks. No, I'll give you the shovel in just a minute when I fill up, and we'll swap. Okay. This shovel's a great tool, I'll tell you. The heck up. Oh, boy. And here comes the Bobsey twins. You guys look like you're having a ball. We are. It really is fun. Now, John, look at that footprint. Look underneath that regolith. When you kick that up a centimeter or so under it, it's white.
It's white.
Absolutely white right here. Well, take your old thing and do exploratory there for a while. Would suggest that. Oh, just if it's... Look at that. Come over here.
God,
Yeah.
systems.
Look at that.
How cool is that? I love it. They've got such senses of humor. It's absolutely white. Look at that. It's white.
Yeah.
Oh, what legends.
It's
This
so
is-
good to have character. Like, to see the astronauts with such character. Like, they're joking the whole time with mission control. It is
Yeah.
a pleasure to watch. If anyone has like 4 days of free time continuously, I would love to. It's something different to my creation, but it's called apolloinrealtime.org
Okay.
or something of those lines. And it actually was a big inspiration for this project. You can experience the missions in real time. So, which is pretty intense because the missions went for a long time. But if you have it in the background, playing in the background, it's quite good, really interesting.
You mind putting it in the chat
Yeah, absolutely.
when you find
yeah.
it at some point?
I recently just found the creator of that on Twitter and added him
Nice.
because it's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
So the one I'll put in the chat is for Apollo 17 specifically, but I do believe they have one for Apollo 11 as well.
Jet says, personally, I believe that terraforming will be the immediate goal after landing on Mars, or maybe now. Look at the Hayabusa probe that brought back an asteroid sample. Yeah, very cool. It's their job, and yes, it's a very dangerous mission, but you cannot get by life without humor. Here. I don't know if you all saw earlier on the Crew 2 stream, they were doing rock, paper, scissors when they were strapped in
Yes.
yesterday to the Dragon capsule. David Miller
That's
says,
awesome.
enjoy your content. Mom's visiting. Hello. Tamar just put Apollo in real time in the chat. Thank you very much.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, thanks, Tamar. And hey, Liv.
Liv says, this app is absolutely incredible. Great work, Tom. So cool. so cool. Have you heard the theory of how our moon was created? I think I
So
have.
controversial.
You?
I have.
Can I
Yeah.
guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Diamonds. Somebody
I was going to
once
say
said
cheese.
that. Jeez.
Maybe you're closer.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know?
I know the most accepted theory is basically two planetary bodies colliding and forming one. But then there's also a theory. I could be getting this wrong. There's also a theory where something collided with the Earth, and then the moon was a piece of that came off. So I have to look into it more. But those are kind of the two theories, and both involve impacts. So yeah, super interesting.
That's so
Sorry about
cool.
the siren, by the way. It's coming past.
You have no control over it. It's okay.
Yeah.
All good. I'm trying to
Good
find.
luck to whoever they're going to. That's what I can say.
Oh, yes. I'm trying to find a link to your Twitter. Is it twitter.com/TomInSpace?
Perfect. Nice and easy.
There we go. Everybody, go give him a follow on Twitter.
You're awesome.
Give him a follow, a subscribe on YouTube. If you like this video and you've hung around this long, thank you for putting up with the craziness in the beginning. This is so cool, Tom. I am honored to bring you on this stream and know you. And you've given us a backstage pass to this amazing app that
absolutely welcome.
Yeah, you put so much of your time into.
It's good to put it out there.
So, let's see. Any final thoughts? Words? No pressure. Anybody in the chat? Any final questions for Tom?
Yeah, please ask us as many questions as you like. I'll do my best. Trying to think of.
Let's see here. Amazing app. Yeah. Best of luck with the app. Great job.
Awesome. I think the planet's name was Thera. Is that how I would say? It was the size of Mars, hit the Earth when it was forming 1 billion years ago.
Huh.
Interesting.
It's fascinating.
Getting some more info.
So a planet body the
thanks,
size of
Dylan.
Mars. Oh yeah,
Fantastic. Daniel, legend. Thanks.
Love it. Downloading the app. Yes.
You're all awesome.
Yay.
That's fantastic.
Oh, thank you for this present to the world. That's awesome. Liv, I love your profile picture, by the way. Sunflowers are my happy space. I call them sunshine on a stick. You can't look at a sunflower and just not smile, in my opinion. Sarah, yes.
Also asked, is there an Easter egg? And
where is it? Where is it, Elon?
There is an Easter egg. I'm not going to say. That's
she
knows.
The
point of the Easter egg.
She knows.
Don't
tell us. Don't tell us. Don't tell us. Okay, everybody, you have to download the app and find the Easter egg.
Yeah.
And
if no one discovers it, maybe in like 12 months or something, I'll just be like,
keep
hey.
it secret. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah,
I like that.
Because there's some games that came out on like Nintendo, Super Nintendo and stuff where people have never found the Easter eggs to these games. So
I love Super Nintendo, by the way. So cool. She agrees.
Yeah.
Sunflowers are your favorite. You have two growing in your window. I love it. Tamar says if you need help with the Mars version, let me know.
Dogecoin Easter egg. Sadly, there's no Doge.
Doge.
I should have put like the little. Damn, I should have put the Doge on the moon.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's going to the moon.
It's too late.
No, you can push
Elon
updates.
will take it there.
Elon's going to take it there.
That's true.
Yeah.
I could mention that. So a couple of things that I'd like to. What I would actually like to do to update the app. So I'm going to add more scenes. So it will go from having 6 scenes to maybe 8. Then it'll go to 10, perhaps 12. Like there is a limit just based on the number of photos that were captured.
Yeah.
So more photos, which means more info in each of those photos, and also multi-language. At the moment, it's just in English. But I do have. I think I can code it so that you can click on a flag of your nationality and change to that. So that would be cool. So hopefully in the next update it'll be multi-language, and there'll be some more scenes. So
wow. If you do download this app and you appreciate it, give it 5 stars. Leave a review. It really, really helps. This is awesome.
It does. No, I think it really helps for the App Store, and I appreciate it.
Yes.
Um,
This
yeah.
is this is really cool. I can't really get the whole. I mean, I'm just really excited about it. I can't wait for young people and people of all age to just. I wish that. I feel like it would be cool to videotape to film people looking at it for the first time, like I did. Just wow.
Yeah, sure.
It's so informative and it's just
It's such a treat, actually, when I show, when I show my friends and my family.
Yeah.
It's great. I love their feedback, and it's like, what?
so.
What is this?
When you put
Yeah.
VR goggles on,
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, it does work. Yeah. So in the app, when you actually have the app, so the link that we've posted today, the free access, that won't have VR mode. The actual app does, but if you download it. And there's there's settings button in the bottom right hand corner. That will open a little thing, and you click on the VR goggle icon, and that will change the tour to VR mode. So you can put it into any VR headset that actually takes a mobile phone. There are other headsets that are a little bit more expensive. I haven't figured out how to get it onto Oculus Store or anything yet. So
but coming
it might take a little bit of time.
coming
Yeah,
sometime.
yeah. Hopefully, I like to put it on everything that I can.
Right. Put it all over the internet.
Yeah, just get it out there. Yeah.
So cool. Let's see. Niall says, I just bought it. I'll go leave a review.
Oh, thank you.
Love it.
No, thank you so much. And that goes for anyone, not just that's buying the app, just that's in the chat or watching this video. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your patience and hanging with me. I don't know if you can see the timer on your screen, viewers, but he's been with me for 4 hours. So, yeah.
A few technical problems, but
few
we got
technical
there.
problems. Thank you so much. Cool. So everybody, we're gonna wrap this. But if you've got questions, feel free to reach out. Put your questions in the comments below.
Yeah.
Put them in the comments
Or
below.
hit me up.
But you can
Yeah,
also
Twitter.
reach out to him on the Twitter sphere. Twitter, it's at Tom and Space. At Tom and Space. Also, let me put one more link to his YouTube channel. Go over there, hit subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost anything except for your
10 stars,
your
says Daniel.
time. Yes.
And let me have a look. I just make sure there's nothing I want to miss. Is the white blob the sun? Kinda. Yeah, kinda. No, it is. It is the blob.
Blobbity blob.
On some photos, it's a little bit too, overexposed, I guess. And then in others, the sun was invisible, or maybe just was not captured. So, yeah. So it looks a little bit different.
Yeah. This is cool. Alrighty. Take care, you lovely. You as well, Niall. Thank you so much. Tom,
Yeah.
thank you. Give
You're most welcome. Thank you
your
for having me
kitty a
on.
scratch.
I will. Yeah, and same goes for you.
I will.
Say hey to Stella for the rest of us.
I will. And Tamar just posted the Discord. Daniel says, it's been fun, fam. That's right. Love you all so much. And we'll see you in the next orbit.
Hey.
You guys will
Love it.
get the joke once you watch some of his videos. Okay.
Yeah, go check out my channel. You'll get it.
Let me pull up Streamlabs. Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for watching and take care
Thanks,
until
guys.
next time.
See you next
Bye.
time.